What's up, y'all? Hope y'all doing well. We are back on the run, and if you can tell by the cutscene, we are going to be doing the iconic Avalanche mission. Oh man, I remember watching this way back in the day. I think it's one of the first gameplay videos that I saw, along with the Chicago one. And man, it's going to be insane. Oh man, that R8 dude was trying to just run us off the road. Decrease the number of people in the run. But that's not going to happen. V10 versus V10 action. We got the VOG cousins going at it. Well, I guess you can say it's a VOG son and father, because I'm pretty sure Audi is the one who owns Lamborghini. I'm not too sure about that. However, that man's got the Quattro all-wheel drive, and we are driving a rear-wheel drive Gallardo, which is mainly known for being an all-wheel drive car. Just amazing. That's exactly what you need in the snow. Just something that runs you off the road. As you saw in the first corner, I literally was just about to fall off because I just nosedived into the corner right there. But man, look at this. This is just nuts. I can't remember a more recent racing game that did anything like this, We survived, and the crazy thing is, this is where moments like this is where the Frostbite engine really came into play, because man, this is just so nice. It's moments like these where you just love gaming, It just makes me love to just play games. Because what is this interactive experience? Hey, top speed. Man's is right behind me, but ooh, had to get out of the way right there. Did not want to end up in a random crash sequence. Oh, Audi's trying to block me off. No, sir. Come on, let's get into the tunnels. Oh man, we gotta lose power? Are we about to lose power? Yes, we did lose power. Only for a little bit. I wish they extended that part a little more and maybe added things such as the avalanche coming in between the crevices of the tunnel, because that would have just added in a whole nother challenge to it. Oh man, here's the broken run effects. I'm glad those effects are not very known. Oh man, great job. What a great job. I didn't even know that was possible. I was like, what? How did I lose control of the car like that? But as I was saying, man, if they added those typical road effects, this mission would have just been awful. As you can see, it's starting to show up right now, and it looks terrible. I hope my tires in the front, the smoke doesn't start kicking up in my tires in the front, because that'd be awful. We are close to finishing, and let's go. Come on. You guys survived this. Nice. Let's make it through. Obviously, we're gonna make it through. Let's go. We did it. We done did it. Man, that was definitely the best race I've experienced in this game. And it might be the most exhilarating race that I will experience for the rest of the game, to be honest, because that Avalanche mission is just something else. Now we're out of the Rockies, back onto normal road, just in boring old Colorado. I mean, this looks boring, but you can't tell me after we did all that, coming back to this, it's just like, what the heck? I assume they made a scene like this to slow down the pace. However, this is just nah, like this ain't it after what we did. I'm gonna be changing out the cars. Yeah, so I'm gonna be changing out cars for the rest of the playthrough because I just want to see what the run is like with different cars, because you know, cars like the Gallardo and such like that, you know, I've like there's so many playthroughs of it, and as I'm saying that, I'm picking a basic M3 GTS. However, I'm gonna make it a little different by using the normal M3 GTS because people use jacks. So, and also I've never driven the M3 GTS, so this will be interesting. Oh, that gray one actually looked like a promotional piece for one of the Need for Speed games. I'm pretty sure that livery looks like a promotional piece for Rivals. I know the stripe looks a little different, but looks very close to it. Going from the Gallardo to the M3. And the M3 is probably not going to be as powerful, but oh man, what is that? Guys, what did you just do? Man, everyone's just hitting traffic out of the way. Get out of my way, dog. I do gotta say, this M3 GTS drives so much nicer than the Gallardo. The Gallardo was a challenging handling car, so it makes sense why it was the way it was. And I think this is easy. Man, it really is easy, because this is so much easier to drive. You can like push it to its limits without really focusing too much on throttle control. This Corvette gotta get on my way. The Z06 Carbon, which is a car that I think I really haven't seen many racing games with it. Has there been another racing game with it? Apart from World. Obviously I know it's from World. Apart from the World and the Run, where the Run, it came out in the Run and it was added to Need for Speed World because if you never realized the pattern of World, cars get added from their mainline Need for Speed game. Which is a shame why we never got cars like the 918 in base World, although that doesn't matter because the 918 would cost money. So honestly, it doesn't really matter too much to someone like me. But one thing they missed out on was the M3 GTR. I don't know why they never added that car in the game. It literally would have been an easy money grab. Like, I'm just so shocked that they never did that. Having the IGC one would incentivize players to play, therefore there would be active players. And the second thing is having the Most Wanted edition as a car. Get out of my way, Corvette. You are not gonna take me over. That's right. I'm not restarting that thing again. Absolutely not. But to finish up what I was saying, yeah, I don't understand why they didn't bother adding that car, because to be honest, they could have overcharged a lot for that car. Even if it was like a $5 car, like, people would buy it because they'd be like, oh, it's $5, it's fine, you know? Although, you never catch me buying that because I don't buy no in-app purchases like that. Going against a Ford GT. Not gonna lie, the planes look cool, but this is just so boring compared to where we were at before. Hey, yo, this GT going crazy. That's right. We're just gonna mess you up. Oh, we're gonna mess you up real good right there. Get out of my way. This is how we have to play. We're in the run, alright? We have our lives on the line. We're actually gonna switch out this car. Like I said, I'm gonna be switching these cars out. Just try driving different ones. I'm not gonna drive GT3, but I'm gonna drive the GT2, which is challenging. This looks to be a hard car to drive. This one probably has the RWB kit available. However, Yeah, RWB, I'm not gonna go with that. I'm gonna try something else. Style Pack 1. I mean, that's just a wide body. I think I'll just go with stock. And should I do that Sally Carrera blue-ish color? Yeah, I'm gonna do the Sally Carrera-ish blue color. So we are now with the 911 GT2. Something tells me that this car will be really hard to drive because, oh man, this brings back memories of when this car was first released in WUG, which was, man, back in 2020, 5 years ago. Oh, I remember that car. It was so hard to drive, but it was an OPB class car. That car was literally the true definition of, if you can master it, you will dominate everyone in it. And then they got retuned. I don't know what it's like now. However, I remember driving that car. It was so bad. People got retuned maybe a week after, because people were just like, nah, this ain't it. And even then, it was still hard to drive, and it was OP. Kind of like the Alms back then. Memories, man. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing dirty the rest of the playthrough because I have no choice. And okay, this car cannot do tiny little turns very well. Yeah, this car cannot do tiny little turns. What do I expect? It's a car from the 90s. I like how this 911 GT. I never knew the GT2 said that for the 993 generation. And we gotta go back and catch this foo again. Oh, we're gonna catch him real good. It seems to be more powerful than the M3 GTS. Not really. However, this car handles way worse. And I'm not gonna lie, this might be one of the worst cars I've driven so far. So I can't wait to switch out this thing, even though it looks so nice. Anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a good one, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.